Welcome back everyone. Today we're in the Giants Editor, the 10.0.6 version, but there is a new version, so we need to download it. Now I'm going to close this and not download it here. I want to take you to the site to do it for this video, so we're just going to X that out, and I'm going to close this down, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead to, already have it signed in so I don't have to waste any time. So I've signed in. All you gotta do is come to GDN, GD as in dog, N, and then dash, let's see, no, it's a dot giants dash software.com, or you can just type in GDN like this, and you can click it on the Google and you'll see a link that has that link to it. And then you can get in here and then you can log in, make an account if you don't already have one. And there's already I've already made videos about how to do this, but I want to keep an updated one coming so that everybody knows that that the Giants Editor 10.7 is out, 10.0.7 is out. So it looks like they have a 0 and a plus or a star or something's going on here. Not quite sure what they got going on, but it just came out the other day. As you can see, it's the 4th, 9/4/25 now, and this is 9/3. It reads it backwards for, depending on where you're from. I'm from America, so this would be backwards for us, the way they wrote it. But so, well, let's go ahead and download it. You can see they already took away the 10.0.6 one. So, like I say, get them while they're hot. Get them while you can get them when they're there, because they're gone when you don't get them. They have no 10 ones. They don't even have none of the other old ones for the other ones either. So, get them when you can get them, okay? That's what I suggest if you want all the versions, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and click on it so it can download. Give it a second. It shouldn't take too long. Like I said, sign in, make an account. It's going to give you the password if you got to register an account. It's free. Just write down what password they give you, because you're not going to be able to change it to my notion. And you need to keep that. And make sure you write it. If it's lowercase, write lowercase. If it's capitalized, make it capitalized. Make it perfectly the way you can get back in there. Make sure you use an email account that you can actually get into, and then you'll be all set. Now we could just click this, but I'm going to go ahead and come out of here, and I'm going to click over to this area of my File Explorer, and then I'm going to click on the downloads area. Then I'm going to click on that, the 10.7 one. In this case, what I want to do is copy it. I'm leaving one there. I'm going to put this other one in the E drive. I'm trying to decide. I'm just going to put it out in there, just paste it in there. And from here is where I'm going to open it from. Okay, so I'm going to double click it. It's going to ask me, do I want to allow this to make changes? And I know your screen is black, but it's okay. I'm going to hit yes. Yes, I want it to change my device to help this work. And then basically it's your license agreement. You need to read it, and then if you agree with it or decide you want to accept the agreement, you hit I accept the agreement. Then you're going to hit next. Then you're going to come in here and you're going to pick where in the world you want this thing to install to. It's already selecting this area here, and I don't want it to go to C drive. I want it to go to D, or even E actually. So I'm going to click on browse and go down to my E drive, and I'm going to click on the E drive and put it in there. So I shouldn't have to click on anything else. It should be good. It's highlighted and it says E drive right up here, so I'm going to hit OK. And now it's got that in there, so that's where it's going to put it, okay? So if you're not real sure what to do, just leave it where it puts it, and then just check to see if that wherever it's putting it has enough space for it to be there. And since this is a small, setup for the Giants Editor, you should have enough room most likely, but you never know. So that's what you want to be checking. Hit next. We're going to move on. It says, we're going to do the shortcut start menu folder. It's going to title it, so whatever you want it to title it, I'm okay with that. I don't need to look for anything. I'll hit next. This one, do you want it to create a desktop shortcut? Sure, yeah, no problem. Some people don't. If you don't want it, don't check it. Hit next, and now it's going to get started. And hopefully they fixed whatever issues was going on with the Giants editor, and I'm not sure what all that they have fixed recently. So if you want to leave these checked where it says view readme, it's going to show you what's going on, like what they fixed. And then you have the run application checked. It just means it's going to open it up to Giants editor. So I'm going to leave those. I'm going to hit finish, and we are done. I'm not going to click OK here. I want to keep all my other ones. So what I'm going to do is X out of this, okay? I'm clicking the X. It's going to open because I had that box checked for it to open. It's going to come in here. It's going to open that. Now in the meantime, while that's loading, I'm going to click this other thing. This is showing you what they fixed, is what they're trying to say. It says compatibility with Farming Simulator 25 1.11 patch. Now I have not checked my game to see if there was an update. So apparently there is an update that I'm going to have to update my Farming Simulator 25. So mine is at currently, unless it did it and I didn't know it, mine's currently at 1.10, and it needs to go to 1.11. And then it'll work between Giants Editor and the game. Otherwise, you're going to have problems with your Giants Editor and your game working together. Okay? So, and you can see where they had all these other ones. And then you can just close this box out. You don't need to keep it open. And then this, I'll maximize it. Let's just close this little one, maximize this one. And you can see this is what it looks like. This is our 10.0.7 Giants Editor. And again, same thing, file, new mod from game. If you click that, left click it, you will be able to get to the area where you get a map or a vehicle to work on in the Giants Editor. That's for the new people. There's a lot of times there's new people that come across these videos. I'm just trying to keep y'all, up to date with it. And the rest of you, I haven't forgot. I'm working on I'm fixing to do a train video, and I'm fixing to do some other stuff. So stay tuned. I've just been sick and busy, but here's where you can come to get your map. You can click on there. You can pick which map, US or whichever one. Click it, hit OK, and go through the steps. I don't think we're going to necessarily do that. We need to check. I guess I will click it since we're here. Let's go ahead and do it. Click OK. What you'll do for the new people, just real quick, I've already shown this before, but just briefly, you're going to come over here, click to the end, and you can get rid of the word mod map US _US and write down your mod map name that you're going to name your map. And what I would do is best practice to write capital FS 25, press shift, press the little minus sign while you're holding shift down to do an underscore, and then type the name of your map, whatever you're calling it. So whatever this is going to be, this is going to just be an example. So I'm going to call it City Lights. I don't know, just something to write there. Okay, but whatever your name of your map is, and then you're going to hit OK. It's going to create the mod from the game. So it makes this map. It's going to save it where it was written out in front of that, where I put that name. It said in the MyFS25 folder in the documents area. That's where it's going to make this map go to. So what's going to happen is we're not going to click anything. Don't click anything. Leave it alone. Let it do its thing. You start clicking, you're going to jam it up and crash the computer or the Giants Editor. If you have a low-end computer, you're really going to crash it. If you have a better computer, you might get away with some things. Now, after we let it do its thing, we're going to hit save. Then we can go move the folder or the file from the folder to the mods folder of the Farming Simulator 25 game. Like where you would put a mod if you download one. And it will then let us use that map in the game when we go in and out of game And if we change something in the Giants editor and save it, then it's going to reflect on that save, not the save if we save one in game, but if we save it in Giants editor, it'll reflect from a new save game. So every time you save something in Giants editor and then you change it, you need to make a new save game in game when you go in the Farming Simulator game. So we're letting this do its thing. It's gonna take a second. My computer's being a little slow. All right, and then once it's done with this, it's showing me the main game US map, Riverbend. So this is Riverbend, and this is where it popped me up at. And you can see here. So now we're gonna hit save if it's through. Hopefully it was through. Try not to click until it's through. Always make sure. And once we do that, then you can always leave a backup copy in that My FS25 folder, but then you want to go put one in the mods folder of your Farming Simulator game so that you have one to work from there. But always remember, you need to keep them titled "What's your backup?" Put it in a folder so you know what's going on. Now we're going to leave this open. We're going to go to our file. We're going to go to Documents. See here, My FS. I'm going to make it big. Alright, My FS25 mods. Now, if this was not here and you didn't already have that folder, which you don't have to make it, they made it for you because it was written out in that directory area, and they made this folder when it wasn't one there. All of these, each time I made a new mod map and these weren't here, they automatically made the folder for you. So just follow that. Come here, open this, and you can find that map you just made right here, the FS25 City Lights. Now we're going to hit copy in this case and leave one behind so that we'll have this one here as a 100% original, right, straight downloaded, nothing changed. Then if we should mess up something, we can come back here to get a new copy. Now, and if you don't want to do that, then just hit cut and you'll take it out of here, but you'll only have the one copy that you're moving around. Now we're going to click back on Documents over here, then go to My Games, double click, Farming Simulator 25, double click, then Mods, double click. And in here, you're going to right click and then click Paste, and that's where you're going to work on your map from when you work on in the Giants editor. So then you would double click this, and you can see you come in here, Maps, double click, Maps US, double click. And then to open it, which we're not going to do because we should have actually closed that out. It may pose us a problem right now. And I'm going to show you why, because we did not close this one out. It might not. We might get lucky. Okay, good. It didn't. Now that we've closed that, we shouldn't have a problem reopening it. Now, if I had tried to reopen that, this was going to tell me all kind of problems because we had done moved this one, the one that was open, somewhere else. But since we didn't cut it, it might not have, since we just copied it. It depends on what you cut it. Probably would have gave us an error. Let's double click it and open it up. It's on 10.0.7. That's the new one. Always click which one you need to be going in for which farming simulator you're playing, and then click OK. Give it a second. It's going to take a second to load, and in you go. And then from here, you can begin your work. You can look back at my tutorials, follow them as best you can, and start working on your map, making a map. But we're going to let it load real quick just to show you that that's where it would open from. Then we're going to check to see if the game is actually updated or not. But I don't think it is, so we're going to take a peek and see if the game's updated or not. And it shouldn't take long. It takes a second, but it shouldn't take too long. It's the first time it's loaded recently, so it's going to take a second. And this is a new Giants editor. We don't know what's right and wrong with it yet. I don't know if there's any bugs or errors or problems in it. So I'll be looking at that soon. All right, and once it's done, you can close this and see it puts you back in there, so everything's loaded up nicely. Now we're going to click on the game, and I'm going to find my farming sim and see. It doesn't say that there's an update, so I'm assuming it already did. It says it here, but it doesn't show it here, so I'm assuming they already updated me. So I think what I'm going to do is go on in game real quick, Hopefully it's not too loud for you. And just see if it shows it, and I'm going to show you where you can see it at, so you'll know if it updated or not. And I'm just trying to help some new people. Everybody else, a lot of other people already know all this. This is just for new people that's never understood anything, because there are a lot of people that don't really know, and they need to get something to help them get started. And that's what this video is. And since it happened to come out, I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and make a video. I'm going to be doing a train video. I'm going to be doing another video about stuff to do with the train. So I put a train on the map on Jules Peaceful Valley, and I'm not quite finished with every single thing, but it's pretty close to where I'm gonna make a video on it. So you can look up here. It's already updated 1.11.0.1. So that's already updated. I'm gonna go ahead and hit quit. But if I'd have went on in game, you would have seen the map, the city one. It wouldn't have said the name, but it would have been, this map would have showed up in my game so that I could come in and play on this new map I just put in there. Even though it's just Riverbend, you know, if you was to move around, it's just Riverbend. But if I start making changes and save it, when I need to work from the one we just put there. So basically go back to in the map that this is the city one, see? So you come in here, and when we open this one, we'll work from the mods folder. So we don't want to go accidentally working from the documents, my FS25 one, unless we only work from there. But then you're going to have to move it into the mods folder to check it. So that's why it's best to put it in the mods folder. But anyway, that's going to probably do it for this episode, where we have that updated and the game is updated. So just update your game and update the Giants editor, and we're going to move forward on Jules Peaceful Valley very soon. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to go ahead and call that episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.